Hello my fellow Retromaniacs and welcome to Let's Explore PC Direct. July 1998 cover disc. So yeah, I don't know if this is UK or Australian or American magazine, but it doesn't really matter. Okay. This is quite ugly. Ugly layout here. Okay, UK seems to be British magazine. Okay, lots of like menus here. Oh, this just opens website. Sorry. I still don't know how to like get rid of this. Always opens the MSN page instead of the browser. But anyway, it wouldn't work anyway. Okay, we got great software online with PC Direct. Jeff Davis benchmark. So utilities. Jeff Davis CD-ROM. Who the hell is Jeff Davis? Software from previous months. Okay. Cybermedia first aid. Is there anything? Okay. Oh. Wow. Yeah, that's nice that there's like information here. Requirements. All right. Can even help on installing it. Okay. How do I here? Paint to Pro 5. Okay, this wait a second. Okay, it's like folder extras, picture tubes and sample images. Wow. Fax now. Great resolution. Okay. Wow, dude had a lot of drives. J drive. This is some kind of network stuff. Okay. Macros, scheduler. Fragment disk. Okay, well, that's looks useful if you wanna schedule something for night. 3D quality text. Oh, there's a video even.
3D is a dead simple 3D program for producing high quality 3D text headings for use on the web and elsewhere. This short demo will show you how easy it is to produce stunning 3D headings in seconds. We describe Zara 3D as slimware, or we could perhaps call it simpleware, because we've deliberately avoided providing dozens of controls and dialog boxes. Zara 3D is intended to do one job only, namely to produce great 3D text and animated headings, and to do that job supremely well. It can create GIFs, animated GIFs, bump files, and AVI movies.
Bump files?
Rather than the usual minutes or even hours that a more complex 3D program would take. The first stage is to adjust the position and angle of the text.
I can't see.
Of dragging with the mouse over the text.
Put this on full screen.
Dragging allows you to view the text from any angle. Alternatively, you can rotate it purely in a horizontal or vertical direction by using the scroll bars. You'll notice that the program is very responsive. Indeed, all Zara 3D operations are interactive and done by eye, which means the program responds instantly to your commands. To resize the image, you simply drag the window to the desired size, which, when making animated GIFs, usually has to be pretty small. The 6 buttons along the top control all the main operations of Zara 3D. So, for instance, to change the text, just click on the T button and alter the wording and the font. I'll change the wording to simply say Zara in uppercase. You can select from any TrueType font installed on your computer. There's 3 fonts included free in the package. One of them is Dayton, which is a modern block font. You can see a preview of the font in this dialog. The next stage would typically be to adjust the extrude depth, which you can do by pressing the E button. You can alter the colour of the text, which in this case is white. It appears coloured on screen because we have coloured lights shining on it, as we'll see shortly. The main control is the extrude depth, and you can see by altering the value here, the text object...
I wonder if you can view this
you can make it
manually.
shorter, or you can make it longer. A key point about Zara 3D is that you can adjust the window contents while these control dialogues are on screen, as you can see. OK, I'll put the value back to 30. You can switch off either the front or back face of the text, which can sometimes produce interesting effects. You're not limited to plain edge text. You can choose from a number of different bevel edges. You can select from more than a dozen different bevel types, such as a simple 30-degree bevel.
Oh, there's like videos here.
Or perhaps rounded corners. Or one of the more complex bevel types, such as round-faced. For each bevel type, you can adjust the bevel size, and in this case, you can make it more subtle by reducing the value to, say, 40. You may notice that it sometimes waits a second before drawing the highest quality image. This is the Zara 3D anti-aliasing working, which causes the image to be rendered at a high quality, fully anti-aliased.
Yeah, 3D text. That was like so 90s. I remember using 3D text when like I made my invitation cards for like
I'm going to revert back to the starting image to show you
birthday party.
3D features, how to alter the lighting.
Holy crap. Oh, Jazz Jackrabbit. Haven't played the second version. It looks a little bit uglier than the first because it's running on like window. It has lost that DOS fluidity. It looks like Flash game more than the original game. Virtual stereo system. It's like just audio player. Music database. Yeah, you can like. But back then, I guess you can like play audio tracks from a CD-ROM player. Can it rip music? I guess you can. Oh, Danzig, I used to have this. One of the sequels. Yeah. I even remember like the music. Here we go. But the trouble was that every sample and song was in the same key. So and the same rhythm, of course. So there was just so much you could do with it until it became like repetitive. Fantasy, yeah, yeah. More samples. Unique products compile football newspapers. What is this? What is this? World Cup. Huh? Oh, it's one of these Macromedia stuff.
My lords, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the wonderful world of Football 365.
Welcome to the wonderful world of
Kelly, and I'm the publisher
That's amazing.
of Football 365, which is a brand new concept in football publishing. And this is a very special World Cup CD-ROM compiled by the Football 365 newspaper team, giving you the chance to sample the style, wit and intelligence of our daily paper, and the unique opportunity
Danny Kelly.
to chance yourself to cheer on England, or Tunisia, if that's your thing. Okay.
Wonder if he's still alive.
Separate products, a conventional website and a fully graphical newspaper that you can receive by email. And both things really are brilliant, and they really are completely free. Okay, so what CD-ROM? There seemed little point in giving you an out-of-date edition of our newspaper, so instead, with France 98 bearing down on us, we've gone back through the history of the World Cup, looked back at previous tournaments, and found 365 of the most entertaining facts, figures, and fights that I promise you didn't know. Alright, so prepared now to be surprised by just how many goals
Oh, it seems that
conceded in 1938. Wonder in awe as the player
has cancer.
the ref forgot to
He's
send
still alive
and gaze in wonderment at the number of
on
Brazilians
1956.
3 letters in their name. All of this and a fantastic opportunity for you to watch
So he's 43.
they set out on the roads to the World Cup final. By registering for Football 365, you can win a VIP trip to see England take on the might of Tunisia in their opening match of France 98. Football 365 will send 2 lucky winners to Marseille for the game on June the 15th, on a special VIP trip which includes flights, transfers and of course match tickets. All you have to do to enter the free prize draw is to join Football 365 by clicking on the register button at any stage. So there you have it. Football 365 is the first ever free daily football newspaper. Simple as that. All you have to do is to give us your age, your shoe size and the team that you support, and we will send you by email the delivered product to your desktop where you can read the newspaper offline, rather than have you there with a mounting phone bill like normal football websites. If you prefer though, you can read the daily free newspaper on our website, which is www.football365.co.uk. That's www.football.
Just have a website. Why do you need all this?
It's great stuff and it's absolutely free. Now we've built the CD-ROM so it will reflect the different sections which we have in our daily paper and the sheer pizzazz which makes Football 365 the best football paper that you'll ever read. I'll see you later.
Yeah, this was just so experimental stuff.
So the news section. This is the section of the paper where normally you'll find the big stories of the day, bit of the background and the latest match reports. We can't break any big stories on a CD like this, but we have got a guide to the France 98 venues, a look at the first French World Cup back in 1938, reports on 10 of the greatest World Cup matches, and 10 of the shocks that made people's jaws drop all around the world.
It is almost like YouTube. He's doing like YouTube before YouTube. There are more videos here. Oops, Just a little bit lagging here. It's not working. Let's restart. Yeah, obviously it was made with Macromedia. But yeah, I think it's you know, I like these like interactive stuff from the 90s. Nowadays it's just YouTube videos or social media posts.
My lords, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the wonderful world.
Hotline.
I mean, do you think this World Cup could be the biggest yet for the African continent? I mean, it seems like every 4 years they get better and better, don't they?
Yeah, Africa is improving every day. And,
Just lastly, I know we spoke about this time last year about Mr. Ronaldo, and you were very complimentary about him taking your crown, as it were, as the World Player of the Year. He's now been, as it were, reappointed for the second time. He seems to be coping with everything reasonably well, does he not?
yeah, he's doing very well.
Mm-hmm.
And I think beyond all reasonable doubt,
Mm-hmm.
he took the title.
I'm in England this time round. I mean, there was a lot of talk, wasn't there, after the Italy game? Oh, we're world beaters, and in fact we hadn't actually beaten them out there, but it was as good a result as we could have got all hoped for that day. And I mean, we've got to be very careful. We had a couple of setbacks, haven't we? But we've got to be very careful about the hype. I think for the danger going into the World Cup is that there's a huge expectancy of the country, as I said earlier. And I just think that we're not careful. It'll build up such a proportion that if we fail at some
Yeah, I mean, you know, if I was a UK football fan, this seems to have lots of like content effort put into. You know, video clips, audio clips.
And I scored 4 goals because I think that's for the third place the boss team want to play. You know, they don't stay.
And you know, when it gets updated,
To score. And that's the
get more news and more stuff. So yeah, it's quality stuff.
Giocare comunque ogni tanto qualche leggerezza loro la commettono dietro e ho approfittato.
Can't really read the subtitles. Sorry,
Il portiere è uscito, ha tirato.
resolution is not enough.
Non poteva fare niente perché era
I don't think he really wanted to take one.
I wonder if YouTube actually recognizes this as some like copyrighted content. Probably not, because of the low resolution, but let me just mess it with the mouse. Okay.
Então ganhamos ainda mais.
Yeah. Results. Yeah, now this year is gonna be in the USA again. It looks like Trump's head, his hair. Ravelli. Oh yeah, there's like Sweden. Sweden got bronze. Brazil won Italy. Yeah, lots of information for this demo. Is this home grounds?
We've also got something called the home ground section. When you register for Football 365, we will ask you to tell us who your favourite club and national team are. Each day, the newspaper that is sent to you via email, or which you look at on our site, will incorporate a home ground section, personalised especially for you.
Personalised.
For the CD though, we've put together a look at all 32 qualifiers for France 98, how they got there, who managed them, all that sort of thing, and which of them had their former captain executed for collaboration with the Nazis.
Nazis? What did you say? Why?
My lords, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the wonderful world of Football 365. Now, my name is Danny Kelly and I'm the Publishing Director of Football 365. The results section. Football 365 will provide you with comprehensive daily results and tables from home and abroad. Our World Cup results section provides you with details of the 15 World Cups dating right back to Uruguay in 1930, reports on the finals, and a league table going back all the way as well, from Brazil to the Dutch East Indies.
Dutch East Indies. 10 great Pele moments.
But even with players like the great Gigi Riva, Italy were no match for a brilliant Brazil in the final.
Yeah, I know. I mean, okay.
The features section. Okay, unlike other internet sites, Football 365 will be generating its own exclusive interviews. Ryan Giggs on United without Cantona, Michael Owen on being youngest player ever to play for England, and His Royal Highness Prince William on supporting Arsenal.
Wow.
We haven't got the last one at all.
Oh.
Columnists like Joe Kinnear, Patrick Barkley, Gary Pallister and Andy Gray will write for us too, and we'll have the best in trivia, jokes and nostalgia. For this special World Cup edition, we've put together interviews with France 98 stars like Cannavaro from Italy, Lilian Thuram from the hosts France, and Zé Maria from the holders Brazil. We've also got a feature on 10 of the great players not to make it to the World Cup, the 10 worst World Cup decisions, and 10 truly terrible hairdos, and of course, all those funny Brazilian names.
Why? Why? Why?
Yeah, I mean, they really sold it to me. Interesting. But yeah, this is the stuff I really like with these cover discs. All kinds of like miscellaneous multimedia stuff. Great teeth. Okay. Yeah, they're really like hyping that oncoming World Cup. Sundry ordering. Okay. Just put things on Excel. And there's just so many of these software that expect that, okay, if you don't have Office, you need all kinds of other things to replace Office. Touch type software. I learned touch typing about 15 years ago, but I never learned it like 100% correctly. I still struggle sometimes. So I probably should take another lesson at some point to improve it. Delivery mechanism. Universal animator. Chief animations. Okay. I don't know how it's supposed to work. Just put images together. Photoshop plugins online with PC Direct. Just gonna check each one of these if there's like more videos or multimedia stuff. AOL. Yeah, obviously born in Finland, I don't know anything about this. Like lobbies or home pages. You know, I usually I don't remember what page I used as a home page in the 90s or 2000s. Maybe it probably wasn't Google. So these days it's I use nothing, but for years it was Google, and then there was some kind of like web, you know, plaza things, but pages you can like put RSS news and links, but these days I don't use any of like homepage. CompuServe, Windows. Yeah, it's like replacements for web page or browser, just to make internet more accessible. Easy way to do HTML. Wow. Up to 1 megabyte. Jeez. Wait, what? Chat software. They guided through with fellow passengers if you wish. You can chat on the web, literally. Every web space on the internet is a chat room. When you land there, your picture appears on it. What is this? Guided tour. Huh. Very weird. So it's like Zoom, but you all like visit websites together. I don't know. Smart Cat 97. Okay. Vulcan notes. Mr. Spock. Write this down. Word viewer. Without needing a copy of MS Word. Okay. Well, I think that's useful. Recent documents 97. Okay. Another quiet tour. How many are there? Wow, PC Direct. PC Magazine, oh, they are all like part of the same publisher. Content database. Every product has appeared in Shift. Okay. Chief Davis, just like PC Direct, PC Magazine, Computer Gaming World. It's the same stuff. Tomb Raider. It's just the titles, nothing else. And some software. Bloat free. Opera Sky Map. Macros. What is this? Antivirus. I don't know how trustworthy that is. Find your position. How? How exactly? GPS. If you have GPS receiver, but where do you get one? What is like GPS receiver that works with Windows? I don't know. Is that all? There's no games at all. And all the softwares seem quite small as well. So what's taking all this space? Let me just check. Standing I missed. What is this first aid? Lots of video files here.
How do I connect a joystick to my computer? Joysticks plug into a joystick port, also known as a game port. The game port is a rectangular socket with 15 pins. If you have two joysticks, you can use a Y cable to plug both of them into the same port. Y cables are inexpensive and are available at any computer store. Most sound cards
Hello and welcome to First Aid 98, the one-stop solution to all your computer problems. Let's start our tour with this button right here, Checkup. Checkup is the heart of First Aid 98. What's so great about it? Well, let's click it and find out. Right now, Checkup is taking a look at every part of your computer, kind of like a general exam at the doctor's office. If Checkup finds a problem, it will tell you about it and then help you fix it. Pretty cool, huh? But what if you have a specific problem? You certainly don't want to check your entire computer, right? Well, First Aid has a solution for that too. See this picture of a computer behind me? Look what happens when you point to it. Cool, bubbles.
Bubbles.
If you're having trouble with your printer, you just click it, then you click Checkup, and First Aid runs a thorough check on your printer. It's that simple. Here's a question for you. What if one day you install...
What does it actually do for checkup?
And it starts messing up your video quality, crashing your machine and generally making your life miserable. Not a pleasant thought, I know, but cyber media wants you to be prepared. That's where emergency care comes in. This screen gives you all
Yeah.
ways to protect
Oh,
your computer
there's
and get
just
it out of a jam.
bloatware,
You can create an emergency
expensive bloatware,
files. You can keep your computer healthy with top of
or something you don't need.
If your computer freezes up,
Yeah, that was the thing that, and still is, that they try to scare like old people for buying some stuff they don't actually need. But they say, if you don't buy this, your computer may get infected or
not be something you think about, but someday you'll be glad
it will explode.
Now let's go to the main screen. One way to do this is to use the back and next arrows right here. Now if you've ever used a web browser, you know that back will take you to the last screen visited, and next takes you in the reverse direction. The other way is to click Home. Home always takes you to the same place, Home.
Home.
Let's go to the reference desk. This is really a great page. It's like having an entire computer library at your fingertips. You can look up obscure terms in the glossary, contact any computer company you can think of over the internet, view an instructional video, contact cyber media directly on the World Wide Web, and much, much more. Now, take a look at the menu bar. The Help menu gives you a whole list of ways to learn more about...
Where was this included in the cover disk? Because I didn't see any mention of this.
And customize First Aid to suit your tastes. And Update Now uses the internet to update First Aid so that
The internet.
gets smarter over time. I wish that would happen to me. Well, I'm practically out of breath here, so the important point is, whether you're a first-time user or an old pro, First Aid is your one-stop, comprehensive computer care solution. With First Aid, help is only a click away. See ya.
That was all done in one take. Okay. Does this actually work?
Hello, and welcome to First Aid 98.
No, it's just loops.
One-stop solution to all your
It's
computer
not interactive. How do I make it full screen? There you go.
Hello, and
Being displayed properly function if you ActiveX component can create object. Yeah, there might be some like security issues.
welcome to First Aid 98, the one-stop solution to all your computer problems. Let's start our tour with this button right here.
Like,
Check
yeah,
out the
here.
heart of First Aid 98. What's so great about it? Well, let's click it and find out. Right now, Checkup is taking a look at every part of your computer, kind of like a general exam at the doctor's office. Hello, and welcome to First Aid.
It's still not interactive. I don't know. It's supposed to be interactive. Anyway, just gonna check if there was some exe files that I missed. E drive. Oh, there was just Jackrabbit, yeah. But yeah, I think that's all.